My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That name that strikes fear into the heart of the Fulani Janjaweed. When they hear IPOB, they start having nightmares. I lead that very movement. Movement of the children of light. And have we not brought enlightenment to all the people? This very movement that heaven ordained must free the whole of Nigeria. Everybody must be free. And that light, the same way that the sun rises from the east, that light is coming from the east, as always. I am the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television. God gave me another assignment this year. It's simple. Not only to serve the wonderful people of Biafra, but also to serve the brave youths of Nigeria. And that is what I'm doing this evening. And will continue to do until everybody is free. Until every corrupt politician is either in the grave because they'll be hanged or they are in prison. The difference between some of you and us is that we say something and we do it. You keep muttering and bumbling. No, things are bad, oh. Oh, things are bad, oh. Here, we make our dreams become a reality. Not because we have any strength. Not because we are better than any other person, but because Elohim is on the throne. I am always speaking the truth. You may not like it, but it is the truth.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, ideal heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna praise her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh, yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll and the blood couldn't condemn even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abaganazo Bunigwe was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came a king. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my veins. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa.
Of Kimmy's music again on this one. Your boy's Dave. For that again, we no be forgetting you way. Kick on like we no be forgetting you way. Brother Wabi, we no be forgetting you way. We no say you don't go, we no be forgetting you way. We no say you don't go, we no be forgetting you way. Pretty Alash, we no be forgetting you way. Bello, we no be forget you way. We no say you don't go, we no be forget you way. We no say you don't go, we no be forget you way. Meme Raymond, we no be forget you way. Brother Chop Do, we no be forget you way. Chamani, we no say you don't go, we no go forget you way. We no say you don't go, we no go forget you way. Scoopy, we no be forget you way. Grand Joji, we no be forget you way. As I be say you don't go, but I no go forget you way. We no say you don't go, we no be forget you way. But what's in now? Take a molo way. Kababelo.
Very special broadcast. An emergency and very special broadcast. That is why this morning we are going to preach. After the rendition of this very gospel, this very morning, I will proceed to take some of your calls because what we have to say is extremely important. Very, very important indeed. If you don't have a pen and paper, go and get it now. If you're somebody who is fond of smoking weed or mind-bending drugs, I'm asking you to stop. Right across Biafra land. If you're one of those that's not cocaine, you're going to stop. If you're, should I say, we've banned cultism, of course, but I want all your minds and your hearts to be in what I have to say this very morning because it is very, very critical to the survival of our people. Because the enemies have come and we are going to meet them head on. We are going to meet our enemies across Biafra land because your governors are evil and wicked men, all of them, they're enemies of the people. Anything they want, we are going to give to them. But first of all, I must observe every protocol as we do on this noble platform. I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, indomitable, unstoppable, unquenchable, irrepressible IPOB the whole world over. I am the director of Radio Biafra, Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of the Most High Elohim, a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. The time now in the blessed land of Biafra is 7 minutes past 7 a.m. in the morning of Thursday, the 22nd of April, 2021. We are live and we are direct. It's a live presentation. If your time is not 7 minutes past 7, on 22nd of April 2021, Thursday morning in Biafra, and then you are listening to a repeat broadcast. But this is not a repeat broadcast, because I want the world to hear what I have to say very clearly and unambiguously. I don't want to be quoted out of context. I want the enemies of freedom to understand that we are not going to stop. I want to know all the murderers and killers in army and police uniforms to understand there will be vengeance. There will be retribution. There will be no forgiveness. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I want people in Biafra land to listen very, very carefully this morning. Very, very carefully this morning. If you miss this broadcast, anything that happens to you is your business. We will not put up a dime to try to rescue you. This very morning, I'm announcing we are going to go into a different phase altogether of our agitation. A very different phase altogether. We now need to bring our madness to the fore, that they may understand how serious we are, because our enemies are not relenting. The stupid governors you have are not relenting. They are about to feel the heat of our anger, because those men are evil. Now I am going to pray to the Most High Elohim this very morning before we proceed, as we normally do here, to hand over his land, Biafra, to him to keep. Not just for this generation that sometimes I consider unworthy, if not for the sake of IPOB, but those that are to come, those that will come in the future. For them, we do what we are doing, not for this very useless, idiotic generation. Very useless and idiotic, unreasonable, undiscerning, unintelligent generation. We are fighting for those that are to be born, that they may know that in the times of their fathers, that God Almighty in heaven answered their prayers. Allow me to pray. Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịama. Tamono abasimbong Olisa bi n'igwe. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ Chineke nna, enweghị chi ọzọ ma ọ bụghị naanị gị. N'ihi na onye na-efe chi ọzọ ma ọ bụghị Chineke nna nke bi n'igwe bụ arụsị ka ọ na-efe. Arụsị apịrị apị. Kama na anyị onwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọ bụ ya mere okwu gị ji wee na-apụta ihe n'ime ndụ anyị. N'ihi na enweghị chi ọzọ n'ụwa, n'eluigwe n'ụwa, ma ọ bụghị naanị gị Chineke nna. Ọ bụ ya mere n'ụtụtụ a n'ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra, eze ndị eze, ka anyị were ka ha rapụ ụmụ gị ndị kwetara n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke nna nke usu niile nke ndị agha wee nyefee gị n'aka. Na ọ bụ na ọ batara aka gị ka anyị na ezi nna dị ngọzi na ndị unu abịakwa ọzọ nna nke igwe. Ha si ebe niile wee na-abịa. Ọ bụla dị ndị kuniri wee si na ha bụ ndị Igbo, na ha bụ ndị Biafra, na ha si ebe niile dị iche iche wee na-akpọku aha nsọ gị, wee na-aza aha gị nna nke igwe. Ekwensu abawo ha n'ime. Fulani janja iwe dị were ha kwara ngwa ọlụ, ọchịchịrị wee baa ha n'ime. Obi anọ umahi ikpeazụ ka ha rabụ ndị si na ha bụ ndị gọvanọ. Ekwensu were ndị dị etu a wee na-arụ ọrụ ka egbuo ụmụ gị. Ị ga-ememila ha n'otu n'otu. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, ị ga-ememila ndị dị etu a n'ihe awụ ụmụ ekwensu ka ha bụ. Ha ga-eji ala wee zere mmiri. Ihe ha chọrọ ha ga-enweta ya eze bere ngozi. Ị ga-arọpụtara anyị ngwa agha, onye nsọ bi n'igwe. Ị ga-agba anyị ume, ị ga-enye anyị ikikere, n'ihi na Biafra bụ nke gị. Ọ bụghị nke m ka ọ bụ nke gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke nna. Ọ bụ ebe a ka ikwu na ndị gboo ga-esite wee malite. Ala nsọ gị ka ọ bụ, agbanyeghị nzuzu anyị na iberibe anyị niile na mmehie anyị niile. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke na bụ onye na-agbaghara mmehie. Ị ga-agbaghara anyị mmehie zebere kwee n'ihi aha nsọ gị nna nke igwe wee zọpụta ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra. Ka ọ ga-abụ n'ikpete maazụ, mmụọ na mmadụ ga-ekuni wee si n'ezie n'ezie ewezuga Chineke nna nke bi n'igwe, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, na ndị dị etu a agaghị apụta ka mba. N'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị zuru ka eme. Onye dị nsọ mgbe niile ebighị ebi, nara ekele n'otuto na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma. site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise. We are regarded all over the world as the most intelligent black people, without apologies to anyone. Biafrans are quite rightly regarded as the most hardworking, industrious, and blessed people to come out of the black continent of Africa. The time has come after so many years for us to begin to reason properly and to act as one. We are going to fight and act as one inseparable, indivisible unit. Only one, not two, not three, not four. Under one unique and centralized command. If you do not understand the art of discipline, obedience, and loyalty, now is the time to learn it and to understand it. Because our enemies are not relenting. If you think like black people in Africa do all the time, they will overwhelm us. They will succeed. But we are going to think like the children of the Most High God in heaven, that victory may come to us. Our enemies outgun us on every front. I'm even saying that with the type of alliances they are forming, they may even outnumber us, our enemies put together. But we are going to prevail. We are going to teach them a lesson that history will recall over and over and over again. This very period that we are living through, this very period of IPOB, this time in our life will be recalled in history forever and ever. When people without nothing, anchoring the hope of their survival on the Lord God Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth. And he heard their prayers and he delivered them. The same way we read in the Bible today, the story, the very beautiful story of the wonderful state of Israel. So shall Biafra be written and read about for eternity. Because we are about to do something that will shock humanity. Pay attention this very morning, wherever you are. I am going to start today's program by reading a headline from the Zoo newspapers. You know what I can do? Zone 9 new AIG warns hoodlums terrorizing Southeast. His name is Etim Ene Okon. He's a Biafran man, but he was raised by the Fulani. This is the man that is responsible for the death of my father and my mother. This is the man that is responsible for the death of 28 young Biafrans in my house on 14th of September of 2017. This is the man that Okezi Bazo and the Zoo police have brought back to kidnap, to terrorize, and to kill our people. Therefore, I'm going to come to Anambra in a short while. Therefore, those of us in Abia State must be very, very careful. Very, very careful, because I have a series of announcements to make. This very man, we are going to find him. I am announcing it because I think that my appearance at The Hague is long overdue. It is way, way, way long overdue, because before I do anything in life, if Britain respects me for one thing, is because anything I'm going to do, I warn you in advance before I do it. So when I do it, you know it's me. I have no need to hide, because I'm not a terrorist. I have no need to hide what I'm doing. This very man, we are going to find him and set an example with him. His name is Etim Ene Okon. I want his pictures everywhere. The picture of his wife, his extended family, his children. We are going to hunt them down, all of them. We are going to set an example with this idiot, that the world may understand how angry we are. This idiot is responsible because they allowed him to get away scot-free. That is why he can come to mouth rubbish all in the piece of newspapers. We want to let these idiots know that they too, they bleed and they will die. His name is Etim Ene Okon. He is the AIG of police in Zone 9. We will find him, we will find his family. I swear to God Almighty in heaven, that Hague, I want to go there and give evidence. I think the time has come. We are going to find him. Wherever we see him, he's going to die. This is the man that killed my parents. This was the idiot that instigated the raid on my house on September the 14th. They have brought him back. He went on to boast. I am letting all our men on the ground understand this very, very carefully. The time for us to die has come. To die for what we believe in, that posterity may remember us. This very man went on to say, they know we will strategically confront hoodlums. We will go back to those days when Abia was hell for criminals, when he came to my house to kill me. This man is still alive, and that is why he's still talking. Now we shall take the war to him in Abia State. Since that is what they want, we shall give it to them. This man said he is going to expand his strategies that he used in abduction and in killings, extrajudicially, of course, to all the states that comes under his control. He's a Biafran. We must treat him the way that traitors are treated right all over the world. Since the inception of the history of man, anywhere you have traitors, you don't allow them to survive. They cannot survive. I am warning him in advance. That is what I do. They say, some people come to, don't say what you're going to say. Get away from my face, you're an idiot. You don't tell me what to do. I want this Okon to understand that he has war on his hands, since that is what he wants. We are going to give it to him. Unless he is removed from his position within 14 days, arrested and prosecuted for mass slaughter in my house on the 14th of September 2017. That is for Abia State. And I include Okezi Ikpeazu in it. Okezi Ikpeazu, if you do not remove this idiot, if this fool, if one single soul is abducted from Abia State by this criminal, believe you me, hell and brimstone will rain down inside Omai. I can assure you of that. And I'm sure some of you know what we can do. I'm sure you understand that by now. I am this very man. We are going to find him, not just him and his family. We will find his children wherever they are in the world. It's an assignment to the whole IPOB family all over the world. Find this man, his wife, and his children. Find them wherever they are. I want to let this man understand that we are insane. I was an example with this idiot. Wike is no longer sleeping in government house. He's running from one barracks. I will find him as well. This idiot, all of you fools, all of you idiots from the east that the Fulani are using, you idiots that cannot reason, you fools that cannot reason. Ikune Jugo, all of you, including your so-called stupid governors, Ikune Jugo, this is an Abia State. I am going to move to Anambra in a minute. Anytime people come to our land, they kill us and we allow them to go scot-free. It encourages other people to do the same. That is the way the Fulanis operate. Anytime one governor kills and you allow that governor to continue to kill our people, it emboldens the rest to start to kill our people as well. We must take the war to them. We must take the war to these people. Wherever they are seen in the public, we stone them. Anywhere we find them, we will go to jail. We will die, but they too will die. And their families. Because they don't understand civility. They don't understand petition. They don't understand civil protest. They are not human beings. We must unleash our madness, not tomorrow, but now, on all these people that are making our lives hell. The police and the army, they go about kidnapping and killing people. Nobody says anything. That is why I despise the brain of a black man. Always gravitating towards evil. This man came to Omai and killed in 2017 and went scot-free. That is why the bastard can come back and be mouthing all this rubbish. We must find him and his family. Wherever they are hiding in the world, we must find them. I want all the major papers in the world to report what happened to Okon. I want them to report it. Let them understand that vengeance belongs to God and to God alone. This idiot that is responsible for the death of my parents and 28 of our young men on the 14th of September 2017 must be found. Anywhere you see him in public, you attack him. Let that hell fall down on this very earth now, not tomorrow. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I am giving Okezie Bazo, the governor of Abia State, and the international community only 14 days to arrest and prosecute this man, or else the floodgates of hell will be opened on Abia State. Floodgates of hell will be opened on Abia State. That thing they want, they will get it. I repeat, only 14 days to remove this idiot from office and prosecute him. He must be arrested. He is the one responsible for the death of my parents. This man must be found and arrested. Wherever he is, we must find the wife and the children of this bastard. We must find him, and find him immediately, I said. He is an order, a direct order to the entire family all over the world. We will find this man and his family. I set an example with them, that the world may know how insane we are. This very idiot is walking about freely and talking rubbish because we allowed him to live. Because we allowed him to live. The secret abduction and execution of Biafrans going on in Anambra State must stop also. Obiano announced his rubbish yesterday. We must take the war to these people. They are evil. They are evil beyond compare. And we must warn them they can never win. They are fighting against their own people. They are not going to win. They can never ever win. Army and police, DSS and army, are now renting accommodation, especially around Nnewi. They are using youth corpers in Anambra State to act as informants for them. Obiano is the one at the helm of this rubbish. They are organizing themselves in such a way that they can deplete the number of our men as they did at Mpo. It was under Obiano that men died at Mpo without provocation. All of you have idiotically forgotten. All you evil black people, you people that Lucifer are using as instruments. You children of darkness from Africa, wicked, evil people, you were there when over 500 people were massacred under Obiano at Mpo. You have all forgotten. You're telling me rubbish about unknown gunmen attacking police. You people, what did you say when men were slaughtered at Mpo? You did nothing. Our men must be at alert. You must be at alert. From now, no sleeping. All the young men in Biafra land, no sleeping. Every night you organize yourselves to defend your towns and your villages. DSS and the army are renting houses in and around Anambra State, patrolling in the daytime, abducting in the middle of the night. Because of that, from now, I'm telling Obiano, from now, I don't want to see or hear that there is any movement of vehicle in Anambra State from 12 midnight to 5 o'clock every day from tonight. 12 midnight to night. Any car that I see in Anambra State, any car moving from 12 midnight will be destroyed, and all occupants will be destroyed, all of them, from tonight. Let me see how you're going to die your kidnapping and die your abduction. From now, this immediately from this minute. 12 midnight every day until further notice. From 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning, I don't want to hear that there is any vehicular movement in Abia State and in Anambra State. No movement of vehicle. Now, listen, if your brother, your auntie, your sister is a taxi driver, or they have their own private vehicles, I said there will be no movement of any vehicle. Go and tell the Nigeria Union of Road Transport Workers, even tell Union of Journalists. I do not want to hear that there is any vehicle on the road from 12 midnight, starting from tonight, from 2nd of April, 2021, until further notice. No movement of vehicle from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning. Let me see how they're going to abduct. And every night, because if we allow the Fulani people to succeed in what they plan to do, we are finished. They have come before time. They are using Obiano. They are using Okezie Bazo. They are using all these wicked and evil people you call your governors, Hope Uzodinma, to perpetrate this of like these people never. I never heard Obiano come out to condemn Miyetiala when they were ravaging Tunukofia. I never heard Obiano come out to say that what is happening is bad when Miyetiala Fulani terrorists we are sacking villages in Ayabelum until we met them. None of them has ever come out to condemn the massacre of their own people. None. But when it comes to fighting their own people, they are number one champions. Them and anybody supporting them. All of them, we are prepared to die. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we are. But you evil people working for Fulani Janjaweed without shame, you idiots, allowing cattle rearers to be controlling your brain, you idiots will die as well. Check that one. Evil. From tonight, try me and see. Let me hear tomorrow there was a vehicle in Anambra State 12 midnight. God will punish the driver and everybody that the idiot is carrying. I said no vehicle. I don't want to see or hear any vehicle from tonight to further notice. Every landlord in Anambra State must do an audit as to those who are living in their houses. Every landlord in Anambra, I said, if you give your house to Army or DSS, and from your house, our people are abducted, what will happen to that landlord and the family? I'm warning you now so you understand. Our madness have just begun. I am warning all of you, every landlord, do not give house to anybody unless you know who that person is and what they are doing. I am warning all of you. I don't care. You can be lamenting and talking your rubbish when they call you inside that rock to be talking rubbish every day. We don't give a damn. We are warning you. You are placing our land in danger. You are placing our land in danger. Because of our activities, we truncated the plan of the Fulanis to start your mass murder in 2022. That's what they plan to do, to take over the entire land and render all of you homeless. We have paid our own price in terms of sweat and blood to defend all of you. Now, the time has come for all of you to try and help to defend the whole of Biafra land. Every night, young men will not sleep. You will come out at the starting of every road that leads to every populated area under human habitation to make sure that appropriate roadblocks are put in place to slow them down so we can catch them and kill them. That's what we want you to do. Don't do anything. Slow them down only so that I can handle mad people everywhere. This broadcast this morning, you must take very, very seriously. Anambra State is a hotbed of Fulani abduction and execution of our people. We can't allow it to continue. Obiano is held responsible personally. Obiano, from today onwards, anywhere you are seen in the public, you'll be attacked. It doesn't matter. Even when you leave office, it will be worse for you. You are an enemy of the people now and forevermore. I'm telling you this, before God and before man. You will never, ever be forgiven for your treachery and your wickedness. When our sister was killed at Uli and her body cut into pieces, Obiano, what did you do? You did absolutely nothing. You're not ashamed of yourself that you're organizing with your Fulani friends to come and be abducting your own people. You're not ashamed of yourself. Any landlord that gives accommodation or rents his house or her house to a Fulani person, to an army personnel, to somebody who works for the police or DSS, all this nonsense must stop. All this nonsense must stop. You are living in a country where Fulani, they not only are they the terrorists, they are the ones in control of the power. A terrorist is a minister in Nigeria. Obiano cannot even rise up and condemn such a person. Ibazu cannot rise up to condemn them. A terrorist is a minister, Pantami or whatever they call the job, is a minister in the government of Nigeria. A terrorist is there as a serving minister. I'm not asking you to even arrest him or to imprison him without trial, as they do to freedom fighters. come on to remove the idiot from office, you useless, idiotic Nigerians, you monkeys from Africa, you black demons cannot even do it. You cannot do it. To tell you that Satan dwells in a black person. When you see people fighting for their freedom, everybody starts to talk rubbish, talk nonsense. A terrorist is a minister in your country. A terrorist, you cannot speak. He is to tell me that Ogon can come to my land after the death of my parents to be telling me he's going to kill more people. The day he buries his own children, he will understand how painful it is. Since they want madness, we give them madness. That's what they want, and we're going to give it to them. In abundance, I'm telling you the truth. When you killed 5 million of us between 66 and 1970, did we not multiply to still become the most populous ethnic group that you have? It doesn't matter how many you abduct, how many you kill. Our mothers will give birth to many more, I assure you. But I am letting you understand that your name will be shut down. It will be closed down completely. From tonight, I don't want to hear lamentation. I don't want to see or read in the Facebook, they're here, they're abducting us. No, kill them. If you see the army and the police in your village, kill all of them. They are murderers and they are killers. Kill them. Because it seems a black man, when you're trying to be very civil, doing things the normal way, they don't understand. This OG, they never understand. They think you're weak. Because we've been keeping quiet all this while. Obiano thinks, oh, I killed you at Mboatonech, I can kill you again. Obiano, you also a dead man walking. For that comment you made yesterday, you're a dead man walking, and from today I'm announcing there'll be an election in Anambra State. Now, every edifice of election in Anambra State will be destroyed. I'm warning you in advance. There'll be no election. Come out and campaign. Come out and campaign. There will be no campaign in Anambra State. Everybody will stay at home. Come out and campaign. There will be no campaign in Anambra State. You people are evil. You claim you're elected to represent the people, but you're there serving Fulani interest. Obiano, all the years that the Fulanis have been killing us, what have you done? I'm asking you. Is to go and bring in Fulani mercenaries to be giving them houses in Anambra State. Any vehicle you see from tonight, 12 midnight to 5, destroy it completely. That is the time they move about abducting people. And we keep quiet. All I hear is that they're abducting us. What stops you young people from, once you see them coming around 4 a.m. in the morning, you block every exit. Set it on fire. They will exhaust all the ammunition that they have. Then we capture them alive and cut off their heads, all of them. You don't know that is how to fight Fulani. You think Fulani listens to argument or reason? These are savages from hell. You think they have time to listen to reason? Is that what you think? You and Fulani can sit down and debate, and have a discussion. People that jettisoned every law that they themselves made, they abandoned it because they want to conquer you. Useless people doing the work of Fulani for them, out of your idiocy and your docility. These are the fools telling us Fulani Janjaweed. People that are not even indigenous to Nigeria. They came from the foothills of the Futajalon. As migrants, they came into Hausa people, foolishly allowed them. And look at how everybody is suffering today. Hausa people foolishly allowed Fulani to take them over. And all of us today, we are suffering because of the foolishness of Hausa peasants. The same foolishness that Obiano is exhibiting today, and that idiot in Ebonyi. That idiot in Ebonyi, Umahi, that fool. They are telling us Buhari cannot be bullied. There is no Buhari, mind you. Have you been to my Twitter page to see what I wrote about the ear of the idiot? You know, people that, seriously speaking, I used to read in books. White people are the most honest people in the world. I'm saying it now. You see, Oyibo, white people, Caucasians, are the most straightforward, honest people in the world. That is the reason why God blessed them. Anything they touch turns into gold. white people are the most honest people on this planet Earth. That is why they are blessed. That is why they can go to the moon. They can go to Mars. They can go anywhere they want to go to. They invent things. Our own also cause one be envy, greed, and jealousy boiling in a black man, in a black woman every day, every blessed day. Why am I saying what I'm saying? Because when the white man condemns black people, they do it for a reason. Always a reason. I have been saying this all the time. The same level of vitriol, insult, and humiliation directed towards black people. When was the last time you heard that a Japanese man was insulted by a white man? It's a simple question. When was the last time you heard that a Korean was insulted by a white man? Because anything the white man can do, so can the Japanese, people of the Orient, from the East. So also can they. How about you, black people? A governor elected to serve the people is busy inviting their murderers to come in and kill them. As if Obiano, Umahi, Ibaz, all these idiots, that's Sarikin Fulani of Imo State. As if they've never read any history. Somebody should give them the books of the war from Alex Madiabo. Give them the book to read. The pogrom. The same masters they are serving today, what they did to us between 1966 and 1970, courtesy of the British, of course. It's just like the mayor of Jerusalem running to a Nazi sympathizer in Germany to come and kill people in Jerusalem. Can you believe such rubbish? Can you believe such idiocy and such nonsense? This is our people for you. The same Fulani that you're defending. The same Fulani. They say we are criticizing the call for secession, noting that President Muhammadu Buhari will not be bullied. Buhari is dead. The idiot you have there is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad from Niger Republic. Jubilee is no longer even there. He has run away. All of you can see the mask the idiot is wearing. You can see his fresh hands. That was the day I knew that I can never ever blame a white person again for being racist towards black people. The issue of the Buhari's death in Nigeria has convinced me beyond every reasonable doubt that black people are stupid. I'm telling you the truth. Oh my God. Anyway, let me not dwell on that. Addressing journalists in a media chat at APC headquarters in Abuja, Gary Bashir, who said those advocating for the secession or for secession are the problem of the country, not Fulani terrorists, not Fulani Mietiala, not Fulani ISIS in West Africa province, not Fulani in Boko Haram, not Fulani in Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, not Fulani in headsmen and bandits, but only those asking for freedom. You people, Nigeria media, God will punish you people because people are also very evil. I've been saying it from day one. You people are evil. Instead of them to say that these are freedom fighters, people asking for freedom. They said that secessionists. Seceding from what? I keep asking these morons all the time, who are so badly educated. They don't even know if they're coming or they're going. Addressing one thing is that this you can't intimidate him. You cannot bully him. Bully who? But Boko Haram is bullying you every blessed day. Every blessed day. A bunch of liars and you useless, idiotic Nigerians, you sit down and you gobble up all this rubbish. Every day you swallow all this junk. You do nothing about it. All you do is you go back to your homes and you beat up your wives out of frustration. When as a man, you should be out confronting the man who has come to destroy your future. They said a lot of these people calling for secession are the problems of the country. And I'm happy that reasonable opinions and voices are now rising. What are those reasonable opinions and voices that these foreign people are talking? They don't know Hanese and the George Obiozo, those that they elected. You see, when our people claim they're educated, I worry sometimes. A black man, I don't know, I can't understand it. When a black man says to me, I'm educated, I look at them as a very funny species of something that got left over from creation. Oh, we believe in one Nigeria. Hey, one Nigeria. Let's ask me, well, what holds us together is stronger than what divides. Idiots talking rubbish. What holds you together is Fulani presidency, Fulani chief of army staff, Fulani naval chief of naval staff, Fulani chief of air force, Fulani everywhere, Fulani cattle everywhere, to the point whereby now there's a Fulani cattle ID card. You're telling me you're proud of such a place? Why is it that, in fact, I think that God must have made a mistake creating black people. Believe you me, even animals cannot reason this way. Animals in the bush cannot reason the way that black people do. I'm telling you the truth. Ohaneze, because Ohaneze said, restructure, let's down. Fulani, that is something that these idiots don't understand. Those in Afeni, of course, Paya cannot be so stupid as to say this nonsense that idiot like Obioso is saying. Anytime one of these sociocultural rubbish, anytime you open your mouth and you say, oh, we want Nigeria to be one, Fulani will use it as justification to continue what they're doing. That is something you people don't understand. But if you go for division, if you go for broke, if you go for complete dismemberment of the zoo, then you get what you're looking for. It's common sense. It's Fulani. That's the way they behave. Fulani wanted to remove Jonathan. They did not waste time. They launched a terror group. They mounted a very severe and sustained campaign against Jonathan, the world over, with the help of the British. By the end of the day, Jonathan was out. And when they came in, they commenced the whole-scale Fulanization of the governing process of every structure, every political structure in the zoo called Nigeria. All of you are there blowing grammar, writing circumstances beyond my control, writing rubbish, writing junk online. Fulani embarked upon economic, political, social annihilation of all of you before your eyes. Before your eyes, you can see it. When it's time for them to retire, they don't retire. They retain them. Now they come, took away all your means of livelihood. Now come, oh my God in heaven, this UG, black people, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Why did I come amongst you people? People who cannot reason. People who cannot make use of their common sense in this UG, black people reason. Black people reason for once. Use your brain to reason for just 1 minute. That's all I ask of you. Fulani came all the way from Futajalon. They are now, telling us what to do. It took them many years, over 200 years, but they succeeded. They are in Ebonyi, in Abakaliki, telling us what to do. They are in Anambra, the seat of the oldest creation on this earth, telling us what to do. Oh my God. They said some people want to ask Buhari for money, and I want to ask this idiot, Garba Shehu, who is that person? Name that person. I want to ask Buhari for money. That is where I blame our brothers from the coastal region of Biafra. You see, that is the thing. You see, Fulani, they're very clever. Once you start an agitation, they give you money and you take, you're finished. Forever and ever, you're finished. That is why to even revive the agitation in the coastal region is almost impossible. Because they'll say, oh, you wanted money, we gave you money, you stopped, we gave you pipeline contract and you went home. That's it. They will insult you. Money and oil that belongs to us. People that came all the way from Senegambia are telling us what to do. And people are not ashamed to wake up in the morning, look themselves in the mirror and say they are Nigerians. People are not ashamed of yourselves. God have mercy upon your wretched, idiotic black souls. I'm telling you the truth. Very, very wretched. Buhari cannot be bullied. But Buhari can be bullied into accepting. Buhari can be bullied into accepting. Do forgive me, I was rudely interrupted. Somebody came to my door, but we must proceed, and proceed we shall.